Mario Party is a totally fair and fun game, except when you put your CPUs to master mode. Then they go sicko mode. Don't believe me? Watch this. Rosalina gets a custom dice block on turn 1, only to use it on turn 2 to roll 1 block forward and get a lucky block. Oh, that's absolute bullshit. She did this 3 times in one game. Sorry about that. Because my wife will no longer play Mario Party with me, don't ask, I decided I needed a challenge. So I cranked these bots up to master mode and set myself in for game 1. All right, let's see how much they cheat straight away. Oh, second! Game 1 starts pretty dang good. I'm going to be moving second, and Donkey Kong rolls a 1, moving the star back over to our side. Is this all part of his master plan? Other than my awesome 10, not much else happened, and we move into our first minigame. This is where I remembered there were minigames. I thought they'd just cheat with the dice. I was wrong. Oh, you know, my teachers always said that I had trouble staying in the lines, just saying. And that's not me misspeaking. They literally did make fun of me. Uh-oh. I just looked back and saw how well they did. This was when I realized that if I was going to win this, it had to be from smart choices on the board. 10. What are these rolls? Yeah, I will. Because we have another minigame. So as long as I win a little bit, I'll be able to buy a star for 10 coins. Did you hear that? 10 coins. I said 10 coins. On Warrior's turn, he grabs himself a custom dice block, which I'm sure he won't use to cheat later in the game. And then we go into a 1v3. But before we do that, please read this warning by Nintendo. On with the minigame. Come on, you little... Come on, you little... Don't tell Nintendo. I off my win. I use my double dice to get to my star because I can... Wait. You need 20? Oh, no. I didn't know I needed 20. I thought I needed 10. I guess so much for being smart on the board. Now we go into a game of purely luck-based jump rope. I just got to channel my inner city New York young girl. Now I have to watch the robots just go for eternity. Bugger. I guess I was just completely unlucky. See, this is the thing about Mario Party. A lot of these games are luck-based and have nothing to do with my skill. Moving on to the next few turns, the star moves around a little bit, and then I carry out some minigames. No! And then, right as I'm about to get my very first star, Donkey Kong decides to warp block with me and completely swap our sides. DK, you bastard. DK, you bastard! You know, maybe these bots aren't so smart after all. Either way, I get my first star thanks to DK, and I happen to roll right into a hidden block after. Then we go into another luck-based minigame. Yeah, guys, I think I may have broken my one a little bit. What do you mean? How is mine not right? So DK is closest to the star because of Wario's weird choices. Can he roll more than a 3? On my turn, I double dice, get myself a star, and watch as Rosalina decides to warp block with Donkey Kong. Oh, that's mean. Gets herself a star and makes an enemy for life. What? I have the least coins! Rosalia, you've made a horrible enemy today. You've made a terrible enemy. You don't know when it's going to come after you or what's going to happen, but just know I am going to come for you. And not in the good way. On to the next minigame. The robot's going to know exactly which one blows up. I'm going to do green, I think. I'm not doing purple because he didn't move all the way to purple. What? No! After a rocky start, I was actually pretty far ahead. Is this challenge not as hard as people say? Am I a secret pro? Come here, DK. Okay, this one's really hard because there's like a delay. You got to like stop moving before he pops. Look, I may not be a pro, but I will say, when turn 10 hit, something changed. These malicious mecha monsters were out for blood, while I was just trying to play along peacefully. Yeah, DK. We gang up. And because of the betrayal, nobody could trust anyone. She can steal a star. She's gonna steal my star. I'm the only one with a star. She's gonna go to Boo and steal a star. Oh no, she's gonna steal my star. Oh no, she needs 50. And then the minigame started going worse. And yes, we didn't think that was possible. I know. I'm on the finish line, right? That's me. No! I missed one. I missed 2. I've lost my throw. I'm back. I flipped it. I didn't. Oh. What am I doing? Eye on the ball. I don't know what happened. Coming into this challenge, I'd been told that DK was one of the biggest cheating CPUs out of any in the game. So when he was coming in last and got given a boo bell, which meant he could either steal my coins or a star, we both knew exactly what he'd do to me. Don't you steal. Don't you steal. Not from me. Yes! Clearly drunk on power, he buys himself a golden pipe, next turn racks up a star, and then makes an enemy for life. Don't steal from me. Don't steal from me. Don't, you son of a gun. I'm gonna come. Donkey Kong had certainly turned up the heat, but I was keeping pace and I had a plan. It starts by buying a golden pipe on turn 13, which I'll use next turn to get all the way to the star. If I can get 23 more coins, I'll be able to buy a star and then instantly steal a star, putting myself with a 2-star lead. But this all hinges on the star staying next to Boo. You absolute tall. I need you to know that you suck, Rosalina. Turn 14 starts with Donkey Kong getting some revenge by wall blocking with Rosalina. Then I take my turn and golden pipe directly to the star. Dude, this is too tight. That's what she said. Sorry. Everything's going according to plan. The only worry is if Wario has enough coins to steal my star next turn. So I need to steal so that he goes below the 50 so he can't steal a star from me. I really needed him to go under 50. I could still do it. I want to wager like 30 coins. 20? 20 will do. As long as Wario does not win this, it means when he buys his star, he won't be able to afford to buy a steal from me. Get! Wario? Wait, he came second. No, he can still do it. You giant loser. You son of a Wario. I just want you to know that you're a real butthead. All right? Yeah, all right. Yeah, Mr. Predictable. Mr. Predictable. Uh-huh. Okay. All you're doing is handing DK the win. And with that, we have one minigame left. If I can win it and get a coin lead and a bonus star, then I can win this game. As long as we don't all hide behind the same thing, we're fine. We all hid behind the same thing? Why would you do that? Despite that absolutely idiotic gameplay, we did manage to win, which means if I get a bonus star and DK doesn't, I win. Okay, here we go. Sights here. I did move a lot. Okay, as long as DK doesn't get a star. I don't know why I expected anything different. Never mind, let's go to game 2. Game 2 starts off with a lot of confidence, a lot of hope. I'm moving first, and my instant instinct is to cross the bridge and charge as much as possible to the thwomp. CPUs won't want to spend that money and they won't come across to my island, essentially trapping them on island 1. 10 coins? Maybe they just won't spend that. Hey, I can't lose coins on a red space anyway. I learned very quickly though this wasn't the case, and instead I just trapped myself on the other island. Lucky spot, lucky spot. Where are you heading? Why do you need a custom block for whatever you're doing? What? Oh, that's absolute bullshit. Whoa, easy there. You keep swearing this is not going to get monetized. Using my pure skill, I won a few minigames back to back. No! I'm not even finished. I'm Australian. I did some amazing rolls this game. You bastards. That's not what I wanted. I can't even afford it now. My strategy sort of worked. They're not going to come over here, I don't think. I think they're scared to spend 11 coins. And I won all of the skill-based minigames. Stay in the middle of the island. That's the trick. Is that a tie? Do we tie? I'll take it. I managed to make back a lot of coins by using Boo, especially because none of the CPUs were coming to my island thanks to my genius strategy. This did leave me a little bit isolated though, and it sent me a little bit strange. Anyone else think like Rosalina looks like a bit like a MILF? Like Peach looks like, you know, like 20, 25, but Rosalina looks like I'm just gonna stop talking. Things were going great, and then I landed on a chance space, which gave me a chance to win a lot of coins. We say that we want to give to me, and then we say we want to give... No! Never mind. Look, game 2 wasn't going great, but I did have hope. The bots were obsessed with Bowser. I think I can make a comeback. So I went to the next luck-based minigame with confidence. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is good. This is really, really, really good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 left. So 2. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 left. Which means he does a 1. Which means he's doing a 2. which means she's going to do a 2 and I just lose. This was a real low point for me, but despite all of that, I didn't bail on the game. Okay, she can't use a custom block to reach the star. She'll go right before it. A 1. Are you kidding? That's twice in one game! Game 2 was a real kick in the tits, but I used my anger to fuel me and went into the next minigame. This should be a pretty easy one to stay alive as long as I don't get cheeky. If I don't get cheeky, we'll be okay. Turn 5 goes pretty rough. Bowser ruins my life, Rosalia gets a star, and how you doing, Eljay? I'm not even doing commentary anymore. I'm literally just sat here staring at the game, thinking about how angry I am. Moving on to turn 7, I get a massive break when Wario uses the event space to bring the star right in front of me. That is so good for me. Thank you. It's all coming back up. Here we go. Then why are you customing? Don't you custom to 3? Don't you do it? 2? Oh, it was 2 he needed to custom to. No! Only for DK to use a custom block to move the star right back. I'll be honest, I really couldn't catch a break here. Wario gets his first star and a hidden block. What? At this point, my only hope is to try and steal a star and level the playing field. But then Rosalina gets her second star and triggers a versus. No. No, because I can't lose more than 14 stars. I need to steal from Rosalina. Go! There are 120 coins up for grabs on this game. If I win, I can steal stars, buy stars, I just win the game. If I lose, well... That minigame was luck-based anyway, so I was never going to win that. But this one is skill-based, and look at that. Did you guys see Donkey Kong tank my first shot and not lose health? I shot him twice. Why is he alive? I am doing everything in my power going into turn 10 to not quit this game. Now I get a 10. Watch, I bet this is a terrible reason. I bet this is the worst time to get a 10. Nothing. It's a nothing block. Nothing. Star? Either 13 coins or star! Oh, the game felt bad for me! This is it! If I go into the next minigame and win just a few coins, I can steal a star, taking me from literally last to first place. That'll bounce this way. It'll bounce that way. And now that's going to bounce this way. Which way is that going to go? No! The truth is, I actually lost it on purpose, so the game felt bad for me and gave me a super warp block, which I could use to make the best turn in history. That's what it is. I super warp with Wario. Okay, now I roll, and I get a 10! It doesn't put me in the lead, because Wario still has a ridiculous amount of money. See, when it's all skill-based, I do really well in this game. Hey, this is so good. The next turn, the bots decide to lay some pipe, get some stars, and I focus solely on the minigame. Okay, I think I have a plan here. I'm pretty sure the 2 bots will keep firing to the left, so I keep firing to the right slightly. Okay, they both went to the right. Yes! This has been an amazing comeback for me, and that confidence means that I feel pretty good about this duel with Wario. 1? I want to wager 1 coin. Sometimes I wish Mario Party minigames weren't so luck-based, but who can do anything about that? On turn 12, Rosalina lays some pipe and gets herself a star, inspiring me to have my own plan. Okay, so the current plan on this next turn is to roll my dice, hope I get the star. If I do, that means I get 1 star. Next turn, I golden pipe and get another star. I go to 4 stars in total. I need to be on 4 stars to get that lead ahead of Rosalina. Because if I just golden pipe and buy, she'll be ahead of me in coins, but we'll be tied on stars, so she just wins. Target Rosalina. Get Rosalina out first. Oh! No! I was paying so much attention to where the others were that I didn't see where I was standing. I may have failed the luck-based minigame, but it's my turn now. And if I roll a 9, I complete my plan. 9! Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I've done it. I've got it.
and I use the golden pipe and I go to 4 stars total.
That is, unless Wario decides to use his custom block to reach the store and buy a golden pipe, which is exactly what he didn't do.
Wait, why would he do that? Wait, why would he do that? Why would he custom block directly to Bowser?
I'm starting to feel like this challenge wasn't a good idea. It's almost like these bots aren't actually that smart. We head into the next minigame, in which I successfully throw on purpose. You see, Rosalina is so close to being in the lead, but if I can just make sure she doesn't get any more coins, then I win.
I think it's fine, because I don't think I want Rosalina to win there. I was sabotaging on purpose.
Turn 15, I golden pipe, buy my star, and while I can't steal a star, I can at least steal coins from Rosalina, which encourages DK to also join in on the bullying.
If you win this, it means that she can't beat me, even if she ties with me by getting stars.
I'm going to be honest, at this point, it is pretty much impossible for me to lose this. I have got a coin lead, I've got a star lead, so I just throw the final minigame on purpose, just so we can get to the bonus stars faster.
This is it. Technically, I'm in the lead, but if anyone gets a bonus star, that's Wario. Okay, as long as Wario doesn't get the next bonus star, that's a win for us.
And this explains why he chose to go to the Bowser space instead of the store.
What? They're cheating. They're literally cheating. They are absolutely cheating.
Games 3 and 4 go absolutely terrible, so I'm not even going to show you that. Instead, let's look at Game 5, which starts off amazing. 10. And then I just so happen to destroy at the first minigame. Moving on, DK heads over to the other island to buy his first star, but instead accidentally sends the star back to us. And I head into Bumper Balls feeling focused.
Get a little dodgy. Stay in the middle.
Oh, gross. And leave with a dirty microphone. Game 5, I am playing terribly and so far behind in coins. And that's when DK decides to hit a Bowser space and splits everyone's coins between us.
Thank you, Bowser.
That was a huge break for me.
I need to make it to the gold star this turn, and I really don't want to risk it because it is 6. I have more of a chance of not getting the star than I do of getting it. But if I use double dice, I have a better chance of getting it than not getting it. For example, 10, or doubles. Now, I kind of want to try and get 50 coins, move over to the other island, and whoever gets the next star, I'll steal from them.
Wario wins the next minigame and brags by waving his ass at me, and we head into turn 5 with a plan.
Did he just, like, show his ass at us? Is that his winning pose? Just jiggle his butt?
10. Oh. After a couple good rolls, things were starting to look up, until Wario hit a chance block.
He can't move a star to him, right? He can't take my star, right?
This might be the luckiest game I've played yet. We head to the next minigame that the CPU quickly cheats at.
As close as possible, then I press A. Got him. They got 0.1?
I know I'm not doing great on all those luck-based minigames, but my board play right now is amazing.
I think I want to buy a double. We really need the star to come back to our side. Why, thank you, Rosalina. No, Donkey Kong! Which means now I have to use my custom block to roll 1. Otherwise, Bowser's going to take coins off me, which I just can't afford.
We head into the next minigame knowing we need to win to hold our lead.
I have to have won that. There's no other way. Let's go!
I keep the hot streak going, buying my second star on turn 8, and we head into another minigame. Sadly, it's a luck-based minigame, so you know what that means.
Yet. What am I doing? I've been playing for like hours. That's the problem. Don't even look at it. Don't look at this. Don't look at this.
Not much happens on turn 9. I maintain my lead, and we head into another minigame desperate for coins. If we can't win this, we can't afford a golden pipe. The minigame is Mana Escape, which is entirely skill-based and has almost no luck involved in it. So, of course, I win that one. I am feeling amazing and playing the best I had all day now. Nothing is slowing me down.
It helps the CPUs have turned on each other, with Rosalina dueling DK to steal all his coins, right before rolling a 1 and missing the star by 2 spaces. She rolls a 1! While those two duke it out, Wario, though, is laser focused on me, random warping with me before cheat rolling directly to the star. That's my star. He's legitimately, like, cheating. We head into another skill-based minigame. Oh, I hate this one, and the reason is because it requires me to actually be good at the game. I'm gonna go left. Everyone went left, because I think it's shorter, but a little bit trickier. I am on fire! Next turn, I need to channel my inner CPU here. 10! Come on, 10! And at this point, I am actually feeling unbeatable. I have the star lead, plenty of coins to spare, but I am very aware of Rosalina slowly building an army of items. And since we're past turn 10, I know the CPU are about to unleash all hell on me. Did she just golden pipe from like 2 or 3 spaces away? Rosalina gets herself a star quickly after, and I continue to dominate at the minigames. I really do suck at this one because I'll be honest with you, I don't actually know the buttons because I just like rushed it just then. DK! Oh! Then I easily destroy DK in a tackle game. Hey, I said it was easy. Before he rolls the saddest turn I've ever seen. Poor DK. I don't see how I can lose at this point. I am absolutely crushing it and not failing at all. I land on an item space. Jump to a barrel. Cut this out. We're gonna cut that out, right? And to be honest, even that didn't stop my hubris. Okay, here's a really cool concept I've just realized. If I can get 1 more star before these guys do, there is no way anyone can win, even if they all get bonus stars. Winner and dinner. What? I called! We enter the next minigame, and thanks to everyone winning coins, we cement our lead even further than before. I had a plan, and while it did involve some luck, even with Wario getting another star, I felt like I had a pretty good lead that I could roll the dice. If I warp block and get either Wario or Rosalia, I might be close enough that I can not only buy a star, but I can steal a star. From Wario specifically by the looks of it. But like Icarus, I flew too close to the sun. My wax wings began to melt. If I warp to Rosalia, I get a star. If I warp to Wario, I can steal a star. If I warp to DK, I kill myself. And it did not get better from there. We enter turn 15 and I'm still in the lead, but the CPUs have definitely caught up thanks to my terrible warp. Rosalina is determined to rub salt in the wound. I just lose. She's gonna buy a star and then steal a star from me. All hope is lost on this run. What was it, this is game 6 or game 7? And with that, Rosalina takes the lead. I throw my all into the final minigame. After hours of mashing all day, I do what I can, and there's no way I win that. I'm so worn out. There's no way I win the mashing at the moment. It was close, mate. It was close. Such a bad mash, too. I just simply lose. At this point, I have been in my office for over 6 hours, being beaten, battered, booed, and I feel defeated. What am I meant to do? How can I beat CPUs in a game that relies so much on luck? And with that, we enter the bonus stars. Well, I just lose. If Rosa gets even a single bonus star, I definitely lose, but I think I just lose. Wait. I could do this! Wait! 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 How do
you win a game of luck with pure skill. You cheating bastards.